Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wally Weasel. Here I am writing, or really reading, or talking, sorry. See, this is what's going on. I'm talking without a script. No script in front of me, no jot points. This is just me talking. I've just finished recording Survivor Series, and holy goddamn hell, that event went exactly how I wanted it to. I mean, the Survivor Series match lasting nearly an hour. I think, like, PlayStation recording is like, I think it goes to an hour and then it just automatically stops for whatever reason. I think, maybe, I don't know. I've never really gotten that far, obviously. But, Jesus, that match. And then the Elimination Chamber, that one really over-delivered. In the point system, you know, interchanging everything there. That was a lot of fun. You know, like Joy Terrifying going from like last place to tied for second. Like that was amazing. I like that. Rhino was a last minute addition to that match. I really was kind of, you know, trying for Rob Van Dam. I know he was in like a DLC, but for whatever reason I wasn't even able to find the DLC anywhere. Like even by going to like the official store link from the game, going through the game information, or just looking it up in the PlayStation Store, I could not find that final DLC. It's like the John Cena Attitude clothing line DLC with like, I think Kurt Angle is a part of it. It's like the only DLC I haven't gotten, but I don't know, maybe it's like hidden deep somewhere and I'm just not allowed to find it anymore. Either way, Rhino was I think perfect addition. You know, we did get to see the gore come in to play, so I was very happy about that. Everything else, I mean, like, you know, Bobo and Matt Hardy was pretty good. Jessica Jenkins and Kaio getting a pretty good win. I do have plans now for summer going forward. You know, this should be entertaining. Let's see, what else the hell happened? I'm gonna like I said, I'm not working on a script or anything. I'm just talking to see what the hell's going on, you know, in my mind and recording the thoughts. And now I'm just wasting time while I'm getting the card up so we can go through it. Canuck winning over King Valentine. Yes, please, thank you. That was awesome. In case you saw the Canuck return, obviously that was a scene from WWE 2K22. Different Canuck kind of look, so you know I kind of had to work with that, but still that was fine. You know, Cindy and Ida, that's going to be an interesting feud going forward, the Evil Girls and the Glow Girls, because that's obviously set for that. You know, AJ Smith again winning with a triangle choke. God, Jesus, man, good job. You know, she's like right on the way to doing stuff up. Superstar winning against, well, not really winning, but making his grand debut, issuing that challenge to Craig Stevens. I honestly had no idea what I was going to do with a Adam Superstar, or just Superstar, I guess, with Russell Presley debut. I was just like, you know, hey, let's bring him in, and then we'll see if he goes for the Universal title or the World title. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know, it would be awesome if he were to face off against Craig Stevens, because Craig Stevens is kind of like the workhorse, the underdog, and what a way to bring in a new superstar who I do wish to become, you know, a future contender for the Universal title, than to just have him, you know, face off against Superstar. So, you know, Craig Stevens and Superstar, look forward to that feud going forward. That is perfect, you know. And Lady Chaos and Lilac. The only thing that I wished I could have done within the past few weeks is, because of the way the feuds work in the WWE Universe mode, it means that it automatically puts them into matches, and that's how you get like the little cutscenes for the most part. Sometimes there'll be like a random cutscene that you know, plays out for like, you know, some matches, like Ida and Riley doing a handshake at the end of their match, which I think was meant to be Ida and Cindy. I don't know why Riley was all worn out taking the handshake there, but whatever. I guess she was just excited to see her partner win. But yeah, you know, something that happens. Like, that was a standard match, but the AJ Smith and Buffy St. Clair was like set as a rivalry match. Thus is why they had their little scene at the end there with, you know, Busty trying to get in a nice little sneak attack on AJ. So look forward to that continuing on. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to show off more Shroud. I might continue on with the Shroud business for Lady Chaos and do the whole reveal at Christmas Chaos. I was kind of hoping to do the reveal at Survivor Series, but I think too many reveals in one night would be a bit too much. So, Superstar getting the major reveal would be a much better thing. We'll save Shroud's reveal for Christmas Chaos. And then the main event. Yes, please. Yes, the main event was great. The tag match, it could have gone either way for me. With the street fight, I was really hoping for Roger Desmond, and Roger Desmond did not disappoint. And I'm thinking that the person was C.W. Anderson. I don't know. I know it was a person from the Revival, because obviously the thing said Revival. I'm not familiar with the team, so when I said like C.W. Anderson, I may be wrong. I'm maybe thinking of someone else. I'm kind of going through the roster right now just to see who that was. But yeah, Roger winning the second match is exactly how I wanted it to go, because because then we got the Hell in a Cell. We advertised Hell in a Cell. I'm pretty sure people wanted to see like, hey, Hell in a Cell, that would be awesome. And no, I think it was Scott Dawson. Ooh, I was way off. Man, okay. Yeah, that's what happens when the game says, hey, we're going to randomly throw someone from like the roster into the show that's not even on, the Whassup Wrestling roster, for like the universe mode, but whatever. That's fine. I don't mind it. It's whatever. That's what happened with Finn Balor and then Samoa Joe and Undertaker, bro. We don't really talk about that one because that one made no sense. And I wasn't going to have Undertaker come in and be a part of like the Matt Hardy gang. So, maybe Scott Dawson and maybe the Revival itself we may see them in Whassup Wrestling in the future. Jamie Hill's certainly going to have some retribution for him in mind, as it wasn't really his interference, but he did stop the pinfall, so yeah, we may see like a one-off match, and depending on how that goes, we may see them more in the future. I wouldn't mind bringing in some more actual superstars, as I've done in the past with like tournaments and the like. The Royal Rumble will be, I think, full Whassup Wrestling originals for the most part. We might see characters, like Matt Hardy or Samoa Joe or Sasha Banks or Alexa Bliss in the Royal Rumbles. We'll see. I wouldn't mind doing like an entire thing there. But that's going to be a bitch to edit. God damn it. I am not looking forward to that. I'm going to need like a whole week just to edit those matches. Because it's going to be the two. It'll be the women's and it'll be the men's. But we'll see. I mean, it'll be fun. I'll probably just put on a movie or something and then just edit it in the background. Something that you may have noticed in this match or this show was, Craig Stevens and the Superstar reveal. The audio was a bit different, and that's because I'm still testing out my new streaming setup, my new microphone, my new OBS, my new remote play, and for the most part, it did kind of work. I didn't, it was all right, but then like right as soon as it ended, it disconnected. So I was like, no, screw that. I'm going to record the main event separately because that's what happened. I recorded like the majority of the show in one day. Like this is Sunday, November 27th, just a few days prior to Survivor Series going up. By this point, I've rendered everything but the entire show itself and the Survivor Series matchup, because again, that was like an hour, so that's going to take a couple hours just to render into 720p so that I can fully render it into 1080p at some point. And I haven't rendered the main event yet, but I'll be doing that tonight, or at least be doing those two matches tonight, and then rendering the entire event on Tuesday night, because then I can at least keep an eye on it, because I'll be off from work and I'll be doing other stuff. Whew. So yeah, so I'm still kind of doing my classic style of record the match and then copy it to the USB thumb drive and then edit it from there. It's kind of a pain, but again, it's whatever. do what you can. And I am still trying to figure things out. So anyways, what is going on with Whassup Wrestling in the future? Obviously, we have 2 regular episodes, and then we'll be having our Christmas Chaos, our final major event of the year. That'll be happening on December 23rd. And then I probably will do a show on the 30th. But it'll probably just be like a tournament, because tournaments are fun, tournaments are easy. And yeah, so I don't know what sort of tournament. It would rather be like a tag team tournament. I mean, I haven't done Dusty's Cup tournament. I think you can only do like a Dusty Rhodes Classic tournament with male tag teams for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now, and you can't send it for a title, and it has to be at a certain arena, and it is like, tag team, and it can only be for male superstars. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check that out. Maybe we'll do the Dusty Classic. Maybe like the Dusty Rhodes Classic will be like a year-end kind of thing there. So that'll be entertaining. Let's just see how many teams. Here I am talking about something you guys can't see. Basically, I'm just going through the things. Okay, so it's the same amount of teams. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll do the Dusty Rhodes Classic on the 30th. And again, make that kind of like an annual thing. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Maybe like call it like a trophy or something. We'll see. Aside from that, everything else will be moving on ahead with the streaming side of things. I may in the future put Kingdoms of Amalur on hold, mainly because I may put Crisis Core, the remake, on Monday streams, so that I can keep Star Ocean on Tuesdays, because I'm really having a lot of fun with Star Ocean. I'm having surprisingly having a lot more fun with this Star Ocean than with the last Star Ocean. The last Star Ocean was bad or anything, but this Star Ocean is what I'm having a lot more fun with. Although the boss fights are kind of repetitive, but so that may change, but just keep in touch on that. Because the game doesn't come out, like Crisis Core Remake doesn't come out until the 13th. See, that is a Tuesday, correct? The calendar. That is indeed a Tuesday. That is about like a few weeks from now, so I'll probably do my best to get in a stream on Crisis Core on that Tuesday. Hopefully, should be able to join me for that, hopefully. Then Wednesday we'll keep up with Mass Effect. We'll keep that going forward. I may go right into Mass Effect 2 right after. I may not take a break from Mass Effect series. So, we'll see how that whole thing goes about. And I have other thoughts on what I want to do with the channel. I am trying to get my Skyrim stuff and started a Fallout series. And my other series that I talked about last time, nice little action adventure kind of continuous series, should be fun and entertaining. Hopefully, again, that all comes when I finish figuring out my whole streaming setup. I think I've kind of got most of it set, so hopefully that figures itself out. I got the screen size setting and all that good stuff, and I don't know if I got the resolution down, like the whole 1080p or 720p or whatever the hell it is that people like to see. I don't know. We'll see about that. But yeah, other videos that I've kind of wanted to do, taking a walk with me from my way home from work and just talking about random things. I did try a couple weeks ago to do a recording for one such walk home from work where I just try to recount the entirety, or at least the majority of the Nightfall series of Batman comics. But unfortunately, because I don't want to film myself, I was going to film the sidewalk and different parts of where I walk by and stuff like that. But it was still pretty dark, and after checking it out, all you would see is blackness, and that would be very boring. You'd just basically be listening to me, and so I did not do that. But I probably do that, you know, like in the spring or summer or whatever, when we start getting some sun in the early mornings when I am going home, and you know, we'll be able to make such a recording, and you know, you can watch me feed the ducks in the summer, because the ducks kind of start to know who I am at some point, like, you know, by like June or so. They're like, hey, it's that guy, he's here to feed us, because that's kind of what he does. All right, so you know, kind of look forward to that. If you know, it gives you the warm and fuzzies over the winter. Hopefully it does. Aside from that, that's really much about it. This is the Cat's Paw stuff, so you know, just some behind the scenes stuff. Thank you all for listening. If you were just listening, or if you were watching my gameplay footage, then you know, thank you very much. Aside from all that, I will talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.